What's up, guys? Unsportsmanlike conduct, Gabb Bree here with you for the final week of the NFL. Oh my God, I can't believe we made it this far. And a lot of crazy shit has happened. And not just over the season. I'm just talking about last week.
This week
has been, we left off by saying maybe Tom Brady is going to venture out to another team, but he ventured out to another thing, and that's OnlyFans. So
let's talk about the retirement itself first, and then we can get into the other stuff. Hey, yeah, what the hell? I mean,
that was a big surprise.
Yeah,
I really didn't think.
No, and if you guys missed our Girls and Women's in Sports Day Instagram Live, we kind of covered this because it had just happened, 2 hours beforehand. But I had said on there that I like to consider myself a Tom Brady expert, being a massive fan for pretty much my entire life. And I said on this show a few weeks ago after they lost to the Cowboys that if you think he's going to go out sad like that, you're nuts. So, like, joke's on me, I guess.
Because he kind of went out. He went out a little. He went out.
Don't really appreciate that one. When you watch that video, I feel like you can actually see, like, he's done.
He was a little upset in that one.
Yeah, like when he got choked up and everything, I think that it all kind of came to him as like, you know what, I did everything that I did, and I have nothing left to prove. There's a good chance that no one else is ever going to repeat what I did. Like, Mahomes might be the only person to even come
I don't
close.
think he's going to get the Super Bowls.
Right.
But he can do other things.
And stuff, maybe. I don't see why not. I mean, he's athletic enough and stuff. But the Super Bowl thing, the MVP thing, like, it's everything Tom Brady did is, you look at it and you're like, there's no way.
Right.
But then you're like, oh, I watched all of it. Like, it actually did happen. We're not just making this up. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's not, about to turn 46 and is getting the shit kicked out of him left and right. I'm happy that he doesn't have to deal with adjusting to a new team. I genuinely am happy that he retired instead of coming back to New England for like a swan song type thing. I don't know how well that would have gone, but I'm happy for him. I'm glad that he was able to do this himself this time and not have Schefter like kind of blow it for him, and all of that. And he's taking a year off.
I have a question for you though. If you were a reporter and someone gifted you that information, are you firing off the tweet? Because I think I am 100%.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sending that out.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Schefter though. Like, it's not surprising. He does that with everything.
I agree. But tweets everything.
It's serious. Like no shame in his game
shame
at all. I'm happy for him. And above everything else, like, I'm glad that he's giving himself a year off between playing and broadcasting.
Is it a year off or is it a year of
it's like a gap
preparation?
Year. It's like you're taking a gap year. Like, you're done.
Yeah, but I think he's still gonna be like, they're gonna coach him up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sure he might do some like guest appearances and stuff here and there, but like, he's not going to jump into the booth right away. I don't know. Maybe, he's a businessman. He is a
businessman. I'm
brand.
sorry. I can't get over the photo. And I'm not shaming him because Tom Brady, you can post whatever you want to post. This is your social media, your life, whatever. I am not shaming him at any point in time. I was just a little surprised.
Yeah.
That photo threw me off. Yeah, it was a little I'm happy for him though. That takes confidence to do.
Yeah, but like, I gotta hand it to him. Like, he's a handsome man.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks really good.
For his age, like, he's good.
He's a single man in his next venture of a life. Like, might as well. And again, that takes a lot of confidence because men don't really post stuff like that.
Right. It
Good
does.
for him. We love
However, on the other hand,
oh no,
he is venturing very dangerously close to Florida man divorcee territory, and it's getting a little scary.
Yeah, but he's not acting like Antonio Brown. He's just
I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is like the gateway drug.
He's like a nerdy, funny guy, but then posts thirst trap. I hope whoever he posts that for saw it and liked it. Because he posts that for a reason.
I just hope he's not doing like some Leonardo DiCaprio thing where he's gonna start dating like a 19-year-old.
Let's not do the 19-year-olds. Let's hope this woman is like 30. A nice 30-year-old,
right? Like at minimum.
Yeah, a nice 30-year-old woman. I hope whoever it was liked the photo or sent it to you and put a little fire emoji or swiped up or whatever you wanted, Tom. I hope it works out for you. So I'm rooting for you.
The one piece of advice I would give him, in the mirror selfie game and the selfie game, Instagram,
no free feet?
thirst traps, no free feet.
That's right. No
Rule
free
number
feet.
one. Rule
no
number
free
one.
feet.
You can't give them away for free. People pay top dollar to see toes.
People would pay a lot of money to see Tom Brady's feet because I know there's a lot more crazy men, but there are some women that would probably do that.
Somebody's about to spend $100,000 on the sand that he sat on.
I know. I'm not going to say who this is, but I know a man that has an OnlyFans, and he charges $200 for people to see it. And he says women buy it. I'm like, I can't believe that. But then they do.
And again, this is a no kink shame show. We don't kink shame here.
Whatever you want to spend your money on, you spend your money. You do
Go ahead, do your thing. Tom Brady, I know you're testing the waters of the thirst trap game. Crop the feet out.
Crop the feet.
If you're going to show feet, make him pay for it. Especially him. He can get like $5,000 minimum just for a toe. Just for
Men
one
would
toe.
buy your feet too.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's right. No free feet, Tom.
Let that be a lesson to everyone. No free feet.
No free feet. Unless you're trying to market them, then maybe just one time, and then maybe others would. He could put the Super Bowl ring on his toes. That would be something. I would hang that up in my living room.
Oh my God. That would be the most expensive foot pick on like whatever website you go to for that kind of stuff.
I don't know how we get that message to Tom Brady, but Tom Brady, if you're out there, put the rings on your effing toes, take a photo and sell it.
Somebody like record this and send it to him, tweet it at him, do something.
I'll tweet it at him. Don't worry. I'll fire it up. Tom, no free feet. Put the rings on your toes. Easy.
No free feet. All right, Andrew, we got our first clip of the day. There we go. That was easy.
Tom Brady, man. Again, though, I'm happy for him. Anything he wants to do, he should be able to do it.
He's about to just live the life, especially this summer. Doesn't have to worry about training and then going to training camp at the end of the summer. Like he's going to go post up somewhere tropical and like lay naked tanning like he did in Italy a few years ago. Like it's just going to be the summer of Brady and we all need to like emulate that energy. All need to have.
That's what I like about Tom Brady. He just doesn't give an F. He'll do whatever. He's just open to a lot of things. Clearly the feet, but yeah.
Let's read this comment. This is a good one. All right. Hoda and Jen on Good Morning America criticize his hand placement. Not sure why.
Oh, maybe maybe
they're just horny ladies.
They just wanted to see it.
They just want to see it.
Well, guess what? You can't. See, they would be the ones to buy the OnlyFans.
This is exactly what we're saying though. No free feet. He knew to cover up the junk. He knows the money
respectable
making
man. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I draw the line though. Tom, do your thing. Live your retired single Florida man life. The second an OnlyFans drops, I'm done. I'm out.
What about I was gonna say something crazy, but I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
Oh God.
I hope he's living it up. That's all I gotta say.
It's Tommy. Back to the football aspect of Tom Brady's life. He, on his podcast that he does weekly, had a special guest on yesterday that I think we all were pretty surprised about. Bill Belichick, who is not the biggest, media guy. He does his scheduled and mandatory shit, but like this was a massive surprise, especially to us, like up in the New England area, New England fans, whatever. And Belichick like gushed about him the entire time, saying how he's the greatest. Nothing is ever going to compare. It was an honor to coach him. Like he's a great human being on top of all of the football accomplishments and whatever. And like Brady got emotional. Like he literally sounded like he was starting to cry. So I think that finally put to bed all of the talk about how much they hated each other and how like the marriage finally broke, for lack of a better term. I guess maybe that's not the best considering he is now divorced. But like, especially when he left, everybody was saying, oh, Belichick and Brady, they didn't get along. They hated each other. Belichick's the reason why like he drove Brady out, shit like that. And it was said pretty perfectly, like when you're with somebody for that long in that type of setting, that competitive setting, obviously you're going to butt heads.
Right. You're not going to get along with every single topic every single day.
Right.
Like, you're going to have an argument at some point.
If you take two of the greatest at their profession, put them together for 2 decades, you expect that to go smooth the entire time? You're crazy.
No.
You're nuts.
Look at the NBA. It can barely go smooth as it is with players now.
My God.
That's another thing.
Yeah, we'll get to that one. It's just like I can't overstate how surprised I was that Belichick went on, but like I'm so glad he did to finally kind of put a cap on that narrative, and maybe people can start to like think rationally about that. Because you've obviously seen this. There was the Team Belichick and then Team Brady. It's like the Twilight, Team Edward, Team Jacob,
right,
whatever.
Let's just win games.
Insane. So
hope for the best for both.
I'm happy that it happened because everybody needed to chill with, oh, well, Belichick's the reason why this happened. Belichick's the reason for the success. Oh, he was carried by Brady. Like, can we just shut up and just appreciate what they did together? Finally, now that this is all over.
It's been a big week for people who are really, 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 really good at the positions that they play. Another quarterback we could talk about who's going into a darkness journey.
What?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going into isolation, which sometimes, I wish I could do that too, but I think I would lose my freaking mind.
Like, he's taking it way farther than I think
it's like
you
maybe
and I
I'll
would
put
be
my
comfortable with.
Maybe I'll put my phone down for like day or like the weekend. We'll log out for the weekend. Still probably not, but he's going like
he's
full send, like about to live like an Amish lifestyle for a weekend.
Like,
what?
I'm not even kidding. When I was going through our like show agenda and like plugging stuff in, I was thinking to myself, oh, well, I don't know. We haven't really heard from Aaron Rodgers much, like anything worth talking about. Not even kidding you. An hour later, this came out and I was like, oh, okay. Got to go back and add that in.
Like, why does he think that's a good idea?
If I was a Packers fan, I would freak out. I would be so mad.
He's not their quarterback anymore. I say that
but
now.
Like, I completely agree. And I think that they've kind of come to the realization that they're going to move on.
Yeah,
like,
but
they're both moving in a different direction.
So do you just eat in the dark? What are you eating in the dark? You're in the dark. How do you get food? How do you get to where you need to be? What, like, you stub your toe, break your toe like Myles Garrett at the Pro Bowl?
You're just going to sit in one spot in the dark for 4 days?
And what are you going to think about?
What if you have to go to the bathroom?
Aaron Rodgers, it'll take you 2 minutes to make a decision. Do you want to play or do you not want to play?
Now that we're talking about this, I think he's full of shit. I think he's saying all this stuff because he knows we're all going to talk about it. Or he knows we're all going to say, oh, this guy's nuts. I don't think he's actually going to do 4 days darkness, earplugs. Like, there's no way. Unless he's that tapped. Like,
maybe that's some sick code as in he's going to the Raiders. Maybe.
He's
like a little Taylor
There we
Swift
go.
out there with the Easter eggs.
That's a good one. That's a good. I didn't even think of that. What's their crazy fan base area? It's like the black hole or something.
I don't know. They scare me.
Something like that. It's maybe, yeah, maybe he is pulling a T Swift. Maybe this is his way of telling us that him and Taylor Swift are going to end up together too.
Oh please,
There we
come
go.
on.
Talk about
She
a
would.
couple for the ages.
She would annoy him in 5 minutes.
The song would be great though.
And then she would call him an idiot, and then it would be awesome.
So, a song about Aaron Rodgers.
I just want one
so
little
good.
football reference and about a man that doesn't like shower. That would be him.
She could come up with such good stuff.
Like some cheese curds mentioned in there. Easy.
What's that thing that he did with Shailene Woodley where like they laid outside and tanned and they put their legs
Oh
up
my
in
god.
the air
Oh my
so the
god.
sun
I
got
don't
in
know.
their butt?
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. What is wrong with everybody? See, again, not shaming, just want to know why.
That one, yeah, I don't want to say I'm gonna shame you, but like I just have a lot of questions. A lot.
Right.
Like I understand that like the sun does stuff for you mentally, physically. Like I love going to the beach and laying out in the sun. Love it.
Yeah, but you don't put your asshole in the air, so that's don't do that.
That's where you lose me. That's where you lose me.
A little too far.
I just don't get it. To each their own, I guess.
Yeah, but whatever. There's no way he can survive in the darkness for 4 days.
There's no shot he's doing that for real. Like I refuse to believe it. I don't think he's that crazy.
No, I think he's that crazy, but I just think he's that crazy to lie about it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, he knows. He knows that we're all hanging on every single thing he says to figure out what the hell.
He loves it.
He's a glutton for this stuff. Crazy. What a weird man. Jesus. What else? What other things?
Do we go down the line of things that people have done this week that have been weird? Because next on the list would be Kyrie Irving.
Oh.
See, it's just been a nonstop week. Like I feel like we haven't had that many things happen, but now that I'm talking about it, everything has happened.
Everything. Sean Peyton is a head coach again. He
told Russell Wilson that he can't have his coaches there. They gotta go.
No.
They're not my guys. You gotta, which I understand completely.
So speaking of that, I'm not sure, the legitimacy of this, but my dad actually sent me a tweet like an hour ago from an NFL reporter. It looks like he does stuff with like the New York Post or whatever, who supposedly had sat down and talked to Terry Bradshaw. Now that we're going like 7 degrees of separation here, but I'll get there. Terry Bradshaw, and they talked about Sean Payton because they had done stuff together, broadcasting and whatever. And Bradshaw said that Payton didn't want to go to the Cardinals because of the quarterback, which I believe.
Makes sense. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people want to do that.
I can't imagine that that's 1,000% untrue. But then he goes on to say that he didn't want to go to the Broncos either because of the quarterback. And then he ended up just biting the bullet and did it anyway.
That makes sense.
Where I am confused is how did Russ fall off so fast? How did he go from somebody who I feel like the majority of football fans liked, respected, maybe to go as far as say we're even fans of, to this guy sucks. He's so annoying. He's not a good football player anymore. Like in a year, he changed locations and like he fell off like that. I don't understand what happened. Like, did the altitude get to him? What's going on?
Maybe it did. Maybe that did. But like out of all the things that happened this week, that's like near the bottom of craziest of him saying you can't have your coaches here, which is good. I don't think they should be there. They clearly weren't helping him anyways.
Right. Well, I mean, apparently that caused controversy with Brady and Belichick too. So I can only imagine that this is gonna be, this isn't gonna go over well.
Right, but they're not paid by the team, so why would they be there?
Right. So that it's not the same thing, but it's similar. Same thing with Brady's, health guru Guerrero, like not paid by the team. Belichick was like, why the fuck is this guy here? Stuff like that. So like it's like with Russ, I just don't understand why they think like if you want to have your own group of coaches, that's cool. It's like a separation of church and state kind of thing. Leave your people over here, leave the organization over here, and if there is a way for them to mesh, let that be figured out by the powers that be. Because it can only cause problems. It's only going to cause issues if you try to integrate them yourself.
Right.
And like you said, maybe not helping all that much. So maybe
I don't think it could get worse.
I don't think so either. But at the same time, if it did, I don't know if I would be surprised.
Yeah, I just don't. Ow, my phone just fell on me, but that's fine. I wouldn't be surprised either. But do we keep NFL? Do we go NBA?
Let's go into some basketball talk, and then we can cap it off today with Super Bowl preview stuff.
Maybe some Pro Bowl too. I don't really have much to say about that.
Yeah,
I watched a little. I watched Myles Garrett break his toe, and I said, "F this! I'm turning it off." So that's what I watched.
I watched it. Rob was a little bit more excited about it, more into it than I was. I was kind of just like, yeah,
it's like the grown men playing dodgeball. Not into it.
Like, I didn't like it. I thought the best catch competition thing, like whoever said that was more fun than the dunk contest, I don't know what you're talking about. And I know the dunk contest has been kind of shitty the last couple of years.
Better than that.
Not even close.
I could jump on a trampoline and do the shit that they were doing.
Right? Like
I'm so serious. And I'll tell you if I can't do some shit, like, that one, anybody can jump on a trampoline and catch a football.
Like when
freaking mascots do it at the games.
If we're talking about like best catch, I'm thinking you're going to go run and do like toe drag swag on the sidelines, stuff like that. Like you're going to actually do legitimate football catches, not I don't know what kids do in the backyard.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we're just being way too overly critical about this.
I am, but the content from it was funny though. The content that they got was good. Like asking the players questions, everything that they had going on was good. That little kid that interviews everybody, what's his name?
I love him.
What's
Jeremiah.
his name? Oh, he's so good.
When he did that interview with Jacobs, I cried. He's so sweet. And they gave him tickets to the Super Bowl, which is so incredible. Awesome. I am so happy for him. And credit to his mom who does all the videos for him. She raised such a sweet little boy who is so smart and is so well spoken, especially for his age. He's what, like
the stats he remembers?
Most?
The players don't even know those stats about themselves when he reads them.
He's the best. He's the best. I'm so incredibly happy that he's getting all of these things because it's so deserved. We should hire him. I know like child labor laws and stuff, but like,
whatever. He's doing it. He's crushing it out there. Yeah, he's really good.
He's cute.
That was the best part of the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just get into basketball. There's no point in putting it off anymore.
It's another year. It's another team. It's another time for Kyrie Irving to move along and try to figure it out. And I don't know if this one's gonna work because I don't think him and Luka will work out. I don't think so. And this came out of nowhere. The Nets were winning games. They were winning games. He's playing extremely well. Like he's having a great season. What happened? Why do you want to leave?
I would just like to go on record that the Celtics beat them by 45.
And then he said, I gotta go.
And then he said, I'm out of here.
Right.
No, but all things, like all seriousness and whatever, I don't know what the hell his problem is. Because
like he's not gonna find it there. If you're not finding it in New York, you're definitely not gonna find it in Texas.
And it's been so well documented from stop to stop to stop all of this shit that he has said that has turned out to all be lies, where he's going to re-sign here, he's going to re-sign there, he's never going to leave, he can't do that to his guy. Like, the craziest thing about all of this is him and KD like orchestrated this long before it happened. They ended up only playing, I think it's 74 games together in total, which is insane because everybody, when this super team got put together, everybody was like, oh shit, like it's Brooklyn's championship to lose
They
for
should
however
be good.
long.
They should be good. They should be really good. But they're also...
even when they were both on the court together, they got swept in the first round of the playoffs. Like, it's so bad how much this failed. And a lot of it has to do with, you know, KD's health, and he missed time here, he missed time there. Like, I feel like lately he's been off the court more than he's been on, even though when he's on, he's still one of the best players in the world. Like, there's no disputing that. But then on the other hand, you got this guy who
you never know what's going to happen
every other day.
You never know what you're going to get. I know I've said this so many times before, but like, I'm just so thankful that we had the first version of Kyrie.
Man.
If he would have stayed, oh my God, if he would have just stayed, and like, we were all going to go through things. We're all going to change. We're all going to do different things with our lives. Yeah. But like, it just like makes me sad to think about. Like, he was such a fun kid playing for my favorite freaking team. And now, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, that I think is the most frustrating thing out of the entire saga with him is he is such a good player and he's such a joy to watch, strictly basketball wise.
Right.
Like, he's like,
on the court.
He's an incredible talent on the court. But then you just remember like who he is and all of the controversial shit that he's done. And then on top of that, just like all of his issues in the league. And it's just like, how do you root for somebody like that?
Like, I thought he was having a changing moment. You know, he was with the Nets. They were winning games. He started talking about his time in Cleveland, how like he regrets everything that he did there. He had a good time there. I'm like, man, he's really like coming around, you know, he's instantly back to what he was. So I'm like, okay, whatever, man. Like, I hope it works out for you, but I just don't see it working out. Luka doesn't want to pass the ball, neither do you. And how's that going to go?
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, there's no instance in my brain, at least, where this works out. I can't, like, I know Luka needed help. I know that because he's out here putting up like 60 a night when everybody around him is nothing. Like, he's outscoring 7 other people combined on that team. Like, he needed help. I get that. I don't know if this is I don't think this is the right person to help. I think this is going to do way more harm than good.
Again, everyone just wants to take a risk on it because you know how good he is, but it's how good he wants to be any day of the week. And you never know what we're going to get.
Is the reward worth the risk? Like, this, I mean, when you look at it just from a basketball standpoint, the West is wide open. Now I think the Mavs have a much better shot to, you know, make it to where they want to be, which is obviously the NBA Finals.
The West is kind of mediocre.
Like, Steph, yeah, well, that too. I mean, like, this is the first year, and I think quite a while, where the West is like...
Well, because you had the one team talking like they're going to run through everybody and sweep everybody, and now you look like clowns. We'll get to that in a second. But I just don't know how this Mavs thing is going to work out.
I don't think so. What? Tomorrow night, they are in Los Angeles. Rob's going to that game.
Oh, he is?
Luka's not playing. So...
we don't know what's going to happen.
So, like... For whatever reason, we talked about this last basketball season. For whatever reason, my boyfriend loves the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know. I don't get it. We're both from New England.
It's like the Baker Mayfield thing. That's what I'm telling you. They see themselves in Luka. They see themselves in Baker, and they're like, I like Luka though. I like Luka. You know what I mean?
Like
they
Luka.
See themselves in him, and he's just a white man with a little bit of stubble putting up.
He's a likable guy. He's a good player.
I could do that.
But when we watch Celtics Mavs games,
he's cheering
who's
for
he
Luka?
rooting for? He's rooting for the damn Mavs. I'm sitting here like, you freaking turncoat, you traitor. So And his best friend, our neighbor, bought tickets for this game tomorrow night because we're playing the Clippers here. We obviously live in Los Angeles, whatever. Luka's not playing because he got hurt. He's already been ruled out and whatever. So they were like, I don't know if we still want to go. What's the point? And then this whole Kyrie shit happened, and now
we are going.
They're like,
we're there.
We gotta go.
We're going.
If nothing else, we're gonna go heckle Kyrie for 2 hours. Oh man. So whatever. Boys' night, go have fun. I'm gonna sit home and I don't know, not do that. I just I don't have the energy to deal with Kyrie in any capacity anymore. Like, it's fun when the Celtics play them, but like other than that, like the other day was exhausting.
I think this is the only place where that man won't get heckled or booed, and even still, he probably does.
I mean, that's the only place where he's done things to, kind of subside the heckling and booing.
He did a lot, but he also did a lot on the way out.
Yeah. So it seems like every step, it's been a graceful entry, and then
and the way out's a little rocky.
Not that good. Yeah, it's a mess.
A team that's a little rocky, a team that's a mess. This team, I've not liked this team since last year. And I told people, and people were like, oh my God, they're so fun. This team is so much fun to watch. I said,
they're not.
They're not. They're assholes. They're fake. They're a team full of frauds. The Memphis Grizzlies are the biggest frauds in the NBA. No rings. I can say that because my football team has no rings. So that sucks for you guys.
This whole thing with Ja, too. Like,
just relax a little, man. Like, just relax. You're really good at basketball.
I don't get it.
You're really, really good at basketball.
Dylan Brooks, whacking people in the dicks. Like, what
and then gets slammed to the ground. You let Donovan Mitchell throw you to the ground. He's what, 6'1"?
And what the hell happened when he played the Lakers and he got into it with Shannon? His post-game outfit, the jeans and the tucked-in beater.
Oh, my God.
You're going to go out and act like that. You're going to act like that night in and night out, hitting people in the dicks, and then you're going to dress like that? Are you kidding?
It was funny. It was so funny. That game was awesome. I think it's funny that Donovan didn't get suspended after that.
Oh my God.
But Dylan Brooks did. He had a fine, but that's fine. Good. He said it was worth it. He said, I've been busting his ass for years.
I just got punched in the nuts. I'll take the fine.
After wrecking your life for a couple years.
The fine is whatever at that point. Like,
it's like he just pulled out $100 bill out of his wallet. Just take it.
Seriously. Like, whatever. Who cares?
The funniest part about that fight was the funniest part. And I don't think people notice this as much. You know who was in that fight besides Donovan in there trying to fuck people up? Darius Garland.
Okay.
Darius Garland.
I was going to say.
He was taking Darius out of it. And I'm like, why is he in there? The smallest guy on the floor, and you're trying to fight?
Ugh. The Grizz just need to relax. Like,
they're just annoying. They are my Bengals of the NBA. They kind of have the same vibes, you know?
I don't think I liked Ja to begin with. Like, he rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. Really mouthy. Like, he's not my cup of tea.
I mean, I like when people talk shit, but he takes it a little too far.
Exactly.
He's on.
And then
he's
this
like
whole thing.
Eli Apple realm, but good.
Oh my God. Eli Apple with talent.
Yeah.
Can
pick his own jersey number.
With the car and the dot and stuff, that's
why
scary.
You got to do that, you know?
That's so uncalled for. I saw, oh my God, this is kind of bad, but it's really funny. I saw a TikTok today about him and all of this stuff that's going on, and they did it to Eminem's rap from 8 Mile, where he's going up against Papa Doc, calling him, like his parents have a good marriage and shit like that, like the whole ending rap, and it was all about Ja, and I was just like, oh my God, this is not wrong. The private school thing and everything, this isn't wrong.
Yeah, you just don't have to do that. Like everybody's been saying, so many people would want to be where you are that can't get there.
There's no reason. There's no reason for it. Like, you're going to bring guns and stuff. And the league, what's the league going to do about this? Can they do something about this?
I don't know. I don't know if they can. And then he was mad about his brother being kicked out of a game. Maybe just don't go on the floor. I don't know. Try that one.
I don't know. They need some sort of trip back down to earth, whether that's like a massive blowout loss or the league kind of comes down and says, "Hey, you got to chill the fuck out." Like, they need something.
When they started talking about the Warriors last year, I was like, "This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go." It's like, again, the Bengals. It's how they act. Talk. You don't win. You get beat. You're still talking, and then you get beat again. And then you look like a
people
clown.
too, to like start shit with. You're gonna do it with the
freaking
best
NBA
team
dynasty. Oh, okay.
Over the last 10 years. Are you crazy?
Pick somebody else.
Like
they've had some down times, but they're gonna
still
they will
count the rings.
Up. Yeah,
like, right. You can't deny that.
Dylan Brooks, count them while you're on the floor, and Klay Thompson's laughing in your face. Yeah,
that's insane. What else?
There's one more NBA thing that could happen today. It could happen today.
It could.
I would like to see it happen today, but the game is so late.
What's
10 p.m.
36 points. LeBron.
36 points. He could do that.
He could do that.
He could if he wanted to.
They're playing the Thunder, right?
Mm-hmm. Does he want to do it tonight? That's the question.
It's at OKC?
No, I think it's...
Oh, okay. So, I was going to say, maybe if it was an away game.
No, I think it's home. I think it's a home game.
So then, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. Oklahoma City is kind of... They've got SGA.
They're kind of nice.
Who's gonna LeBron? I mean,
they're not great, but they're not
LeBron's a freak though. Like, I don't like him. We all know this. I can't deny he's a freak. If he wants to do something, he's gonna fucking do it.
So the tickets for tonight are cheaper than the tickets for their game tomorrow. So I hope he does it. I hope he does it tonight. That'd be funny because everyone wants to go to the Bucks game against Giannis. Just do it tonight. Get out the way. Why wait another day when you can do it now?
Well, that would be
like, why cool, why would you want to wait? Like, make it such a great performance tonight that you score so many points.
Yeah.
Very memorable. Yeah.
But also, like, yeah, I mean, home court, like, do it at home. Add to your legacy as a Laker, which, whatever, if you want to call it that. But I don't know. Doing it up in Milwaukee sounds lame.
No, it's also in LA, I think.
So Thursday night.
Is that when it is?
Yeah, Clippers play tomorrow night at home.
Oh, it is Thursday.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm out of hand over here. Sorry.
Whatever.
But
I'm confused. It's gonna happen this week though, regardless of when it happens, whatever. But like this week for sure. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it has to. I can't wait though. It's gonna be so fucking sick.
Shall we? I have a little bit of WNBA to talk. We haven't talked about that in a long time, I feel like. Just a little. Just so that we can just touch on it. So I know WNBA is not the popular out of the two leagues, but like it's still worth your time watching. Like, women's basketball is still very good despite all the jokes and the unfunny jokes that get made and whatever. But if there's ever a season to get into it, oh my Lord, please pick this one because it's going to be nuts. Free agency is going on. Last year's reigning champs, the Las Vegas Aces, added Candace Parker. Candace Parker has been one of the best female basketball players of the last 15 years. She's incredible. She's great. She's a champ, gold medalist, blah, 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 all the above. Now on the reigning champs. So the Eastern Conference decided, oh, we got somebody who can do this too. The New York Liberty traded for Jonquel Jones, who is the reigning MVP. They have Sabrina Ionescu already. And then they just signed Breanna Stewart, who, UConn legend, just an incredible, incredible basketball player, also former champion, former MVP, blah, blah, blah. Whatever accolade you can think of, Stewie's got it. It's going to be like the prize title fight when these two teams play. So if there is ever a time to get into women's basketball, please let it be now, because I promise you are not going to be disappointed. And if you want to be a bandwagoner for either of these teams, go ahead. The more exposure the WNBA gets, the better it is, not only for the league, but for the players in terms of money and resources and things like that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fucking fun. So just I can't say enough good things about the direction the WNBA is going, especially this season alone. And then when you look at the college game, South Carolina is doing insane things just like they did last year. UConn put up a really good fight against them the other day, and they fell short, and it was upsetting. But it was such a good game. The top 5 in the women's basketball poll is nuts.
Is Ohio State still in the top 5?
I think they're like 8 or 9 now.
They were number 1 for a minute. I know they were number 1 for a minute, but I haven't watched their games in a while.
I want to say they're in the top 10. I think top 5. South Carolina is still obviously number 1. 2, I think, is like maybe Stanford or something. UConn's 4. Iowa is either 5 or 6. But Iowa has Caitlin Clark, who the other day just recorded what seems like her millionth triple-double. She has broken the record for most triple-doubles, and it's so
she's just like pulling up from half court.
She's a fucking beast. I wish she was on this UConn team so bad. She's so good. It's insane. So I got sent a graphic by our social media team this morning that says, in a game of one-on-one, who are you taking? Caitlin Clark or Sabrina? And it's close for me. It's really close. I'm going to take Sabrina, though, just because I have watched that way more than Caitlin. Sabrina's a freak. Sabrina had Kobe when he was still alive going nuts. Like, she is a beast. But if there was ever somebody entering the WNBA in the next couple of years that I am excited about, it's Caitlin Clark. And whatever team lands her is going to get a real good player for hopefully a really long time.
See, I would pick her only because of Big Ten bias.
That's fair. That's fair. It's like there's like no wrong answer,
right?
Here, which is the most fun part about this. So that is our women's basketball conversation. And like I said, if there's ever a time to get into women's basketball and support women's basketball, it is now. The NCAA tournament is going to be nuts. It's South Carolina's tournament to lose, it feels like, because they're just freaks and they're just so good at everything they do. Dawn Staley is such a good coach. And then WNBA, like I said, should be so fun this year. So if there's ever a time to support female athletes, this is
time is now, guys.
That's it.
That's right now.
So, all right, let's get into
what we've all been waiting for.
Story of the week, Super Bowl. It's time.
Super Bowl.
It's here.
I want to say that media thing that they had for them was, you didn't like it? I thought it was really good.
I thought some of the stuff was a little lame.
What? I thought they were all so good.
Well, okay, so the one, I think.
Talking about Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, maybe it's this one thing in particular that I'm like.
Okay, well, I've watched a lot. I've seen a lot on TikTok. I've been watching a lot of clips, and a lot of the questions were really entertaining and really funny. And they've gotten a lot of engagement and interaction. However, there was one reporter that was talking to Jalen Hurts. I don't know why you opened your mouth and why you said what you did. And I feel bad because you got embarrassed. That was really embarrassing.
I do and I don't. I think I more don't than I do. But there are two different instances that I have a problem with. Mm-hmm. The first being this Jalen Hurts thing where the reporter said, I'll be honest, like, I never thought that they were going to get to this point with you, whatever, so I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, Jalen was just like,
okay.
Cool. Like, what the hell do you want me to say?
Like,
I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of response he expected. Like
I think that man just had like bad social cues and bad social anxiety, and he thought that it would be like a good moment to like just say it, and it really just wasn't. And that's
like,
why I feel bad, because I feel like a lot of these people in these positions are like very awkward and have a lot of social anxiety, and like saying that out loud, maybe you should have practiced first, because that was not a good question to ask a man who had a phenomenal team, best record in the NFC, and leading his team to the Super Bowl
and
as
like,
a 1 seed.
We both have been in similar situations where like it's intimidating to talk to people like that, and sometimes you only get one question and you have to figure out what question is going to be the best.
Mhm.
And I know he went into that with very good intentions. I just don't know if that was the best question.
Yeah, he's gonna be thinking about that for a very long time
in this situation.
Like, if that was me, I would be still thinking about it this time next year. I would be thinking about it 20 years from now. I would have anxiety in the grocery store out of nowhere thinking about it.
Yeah. No, I still can't look at Miles Teller's face because I asked him to be in a video and he shot me down. So like I can't imagine what this person is feeling.
Oh man, see, that's why I feel bad.
It's just,
I feel like some people just don't have the social cues, you know?
Yeah. The other one I have a problem with is whoever decided to ask Nick Sirianni what player on the Philadelphia Eagles he would or wouldn't let date his 5-year-old daughter. And I know like this person
they probably didn't
like,
know. Yeah.
Like right now as a child and stuff, but like there is a time and a place for questions like that, and there is definitely a subject who should be asked things like that and who shouldn't. I'm not 100% sure somebody with a small child is the right person. Like,
and I doubt that the person asking knew, but like, why would you ask the coach that?
That's fun. Like, it's fun when the guys do it in the locker room, and it's
like he's not gonna take one of his players and insult them.
That too. Like, it's different when you ask the players, teammates, like, which one, which one of your teammates would you not let date your
different
sister
setting also.
Like, just bad idea all around. It's the questions like that can be fun, and they get good engagement, as we know, because we walked around last year asking people if they like ranch or blue cheese on their buffalo wings.
I wanna ask people, like, this week I want to say, what's one of your red flags?
Yeah, like questions like that can be so fun, and they can do such a good job on social media. Time and place. Know your audience, know your subject. Like, maybe not the coaches.
Maybe not the coaches.
Especially if they have small children. Let's rethink that one next time.
And he's not going to single out anybody on his team.
What do you want him to say? Oh, AJ Brown can't date my daughter?
Right, and then they'll be like, why?
5?
What did you? Like, yeah. Well, besides those two, I think there was some good stuff going on.
Besides those two,
there were some really good interactions, some funny stuff. I liked when Travis Kelce and Jason, they were up there and their mom came up with the cookies. That was cute. Yeah.
Did you watch the clip from their podcast this week where they
I've
asked
watched every single one.
They asked the mom who she's gonna root for,
and she said she's rooting for the offense.
She said she's rooting for the offense, and then it turned into, if you had to save one of your children from dying, which one would you save? And Jason said, remember, I've given you grandchildren.
Yeah, I have kids.
To which Travis said he needs to start breeding, and you can only imagine how that comment section looks.
There's every comment says, I would love to breed.
Oh,
pick me.
God. He's got the girlies wrapped around his finger.
Well, yeah, he does.
And he knows it. He knows it.
What a great guy. Travis Kelce, what a great guy you are.
I will say, although I am not a fan of him as a football player, I enjoy watching those clips of them. Like, they're very fun.
And they're very different, and that's what makes it great.
Yeah, right. And it's nice to see the human aspect of it too, because like I look at Travis Kelce and I just see big dumb blockhead football player, like, you know. But then when you watch the podcast stuff and you see the human
He's like
interaction.
a sweet, funny guy.
That clip with his niece.
Oh, don't even.
I know the girlies are going crazy about that one too.
Wow, that one does a lot.
It's so sweet. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And
wow.
some people may find it attractive and stuff, whatever. But it's
good
just
for him.
Wholesome.
All I gotta say
wholesome.
is good for him.
He knows what he's doing too.
Did you see the one where their mom was like, "I wanted a girl." And she said, "I got a girl though because Travis, you're a fashionista."
Oh my god.
See, I hope that they have the most fun.
Yeah.
This entire week. Like I hope their family is enjoying their time. Jason's wife is pregnant, like very pregnant.
She's about ready to go.
About to go into labor at the halftime performance.
And he said, like,
Rihanna's about to be the godmother.
He said that she's bringing her OB to the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's how close she is to having this baby.
Yep. That's for sure.
Oh my God, can you imagine? We thought last year, Van Jefferson's wife, it happened to her. Mm-hmm. She went into labor during the game. 2 years in a row.
It's an exciting moment. Like, man, she needs to be careful.
It's like that TikTok sound where, like, if I had a nickel for every time this happened, like, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's crazy that it's happened twice. That would be nuts. Maybe that's the key to winning Super Bowls. Maybe have a
it is
very, very, very pregnant wife and or girlfriend. Bring her to the game. Get her into labor. You win the game. There you go.
Okay, but talking about the game itself. We'll just get it out the way. Who do you think is going to win this football game?
I have gone back and forth this week, and I think I'm sticking with the Eagles.
You're sticking with the Eagles? I think
I am.
The majority of the public going with the Eagles. I think everybody's on the Eagles. If you look at the stats where it says where the money is and like how much money percent is like on the spread, it's Eagles by far. Eagles by a lot. Now, I am going to go with my favorite NFL player, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Of course you are.
Yeah, I am. But, I mean, I don't really I don't have any ties to this,
Right.
I'm not going to be upset who wins. It's great for either team. I don't really care. Doesn't really do much. I think it's going to be a really good game. I just want to see the Chiefs score a lot of points.
No, I have like a little bit of an agenda with this just because I've seen people say things on social media and I've had enough. That's it. I'm done. But like in the grand scheme of things, I really don't care.
In the grand scheme of things, both fan bases are insane.
Both are just a lot. Both are a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's got to be disappointed. Somebody's got to be sad. Somebody's got to cry that their team lost. And I just hope a little more that it's the Chiefs fans than the Eagles fans.
I saw a really good TikTok. This girl, her name's Lucy. I don't know if you follow her. She's super funny. She does a lot of college football.
Oh,
she made a
yes.
TikTok.
Yes,
she made a TikTok, and she was saying reasons why it'd be good for the Chiefs to win and reasons why it'd be good for the Eagles to win. And basically, they're the same reasons, back and forth. First one was Jalen Hurts, Travis Kelce. That's easy. Next one was Eagles fans on both sides. Because if the Eagles fans win, they will celebrate, and there will be some fire, but it'll be a fun celebration. Now, if they lose, bad arson. There's going to be bad arson. Bad arson. So
I don't know if arson's ever good.
Right, but this would be bad arson.
This would be especially not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's fun. There's fun storylines on both sides of this.
Mm-hmm.
I just think
I love Andy Reid.
I just think it'd be a little bit more fun for Philly. I don't know.
I mean, for Philly, it would be more fun. How funny it would be though if they lose the World Series and Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's not a fun experience when you lose multiple championships in such close proximity. So I hope for their sake it doesn't happen.
Oh man, I've never experienced that, but I've experienced the highest of the high to the lowest of the low. Winning a 3-1 comeback, losing it though.
It's not fun.
I mean, that wasn't very fun either.
I will say though, Chiefs fans, you didn't listen to your tight end. He said, "Stay away from the Rocky statue."
I don't think their fans
Don't
are
touch
doing it. It's the freaking Eagles fans.
Maybe.
The Eagles fans are doing it.
Maybe it is.
They are. They really are.
Pats fans did it. Look what happened. Like the Rocky statue, there's some weird juju going on.
I think
with
the
that
Eagles
thing.
fans have been doing this every single week, every single game, so they can post a little photo op and talk shit about it. It's the same people
working.
every time at the same time. I'm like, come on.
Whoever's doing it, it works. So
it does, but it's the Eagles fans themselves.
I think the craziest thing about that whole thing is the city of Philadelphia has a statue for a fucking movie character.
A fake man.
Like, he's not even real.
It's
not
awesome.
even real.
That's why it's awesome, because it's so funny.
So weird. It's like if Boston had a statue for freaking Will Hunting outside of Harvard.
We should make a statue for Major League. That's a win.
Charlie Sheen up there.
Mm-hmm.
Get him up
Put
there.
The glasses up there too. Yeah, might as well.
So weird, but whatever. No, I think Philly's got a little bit of a better chance. I do think it's going to be a close game though. Like I think it's going to be pound for pound, heavyweight fight, beat the crap out of each other, last man standing wins.
I will say the Eagles are better than the Chiefs. They
are. A little bit.
The only thing that they're not better at is probably quarterback. Well, that they're not. So
yeah,
that's
about it. I would say better quarterback, better coach.
Chris Jones.
Are we? Yeah, defensive. I mean, both defenses are nuts.
Yeah, they're really good. Chris
Jones, and then on the other side, Hassan Reddick coming at you. Like I would vote for neither. Please, both of you, leave me alone. You can make cases for every other category for both sides.
Yeah, one of the best postseason players of all time, Frank Clark. I don't know why he's only a good postseason player, but
sometimes that happens. Sometimes you save up all your energy for when it matters most. Sometimes that happens, and
right, Bengals, you should take note of that. Save it for when it matters most, not on the internet. I don't know. Maybe.
Just saying.
Maybe that's some good advice.
Just saying. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about like the fun props though? I've seen a lot of people talking about this national anthem.
Oh,
over under.
But like they practice it. You know, there's a practice round. People go there and like record it.
Yeah. Oh no, people take this very seriously. Very seriously.
That one, I don't know. The one I do like, Gatorade. The Gatorade one, I like. I'm gonna go orange. I feel like I always say it's gonna be orange.
Okay. What was it last year? Was it like yellow last year?
I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Might have been yellow. Might have been blue. I don't know. I think it was Rams related.
Yeah. I can't remember. But with the national anthem, like I listen to a lot of Chris Stapleton. He's a little bit more slower.
Yeah, he takes his time.
I'm gonna go over. I think it's like 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
That's a long time.
It's at. I'm not confident in it, but I am leaning towards over.
That's a long time.
I know.
Like if you have to stand there and listen to that before you play a game, I'd throw up.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it. I would want not even in like a disrespectful way. Like I just wouldn't want to be out there for the national anthem because I would be like shaking, crying, peeing my pants, throwing up. Like I would want to be near the closest restroom because my nerves would be through the roof about to play in the biggest game of my entire life. You want me to go out there and listen to this countryman sing the national anthem for 5 minutes? You're crazy.
Not gonna happen. Oh, man. I have one more statement I just want to make about this game. If the Chiefs win and Patrick Mahomes goes off, I don't want to hear anybody put Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. I don't care who it is for a very long time. Patrick Mahomes is in his own tier already, and I don't want to hear anybody near him for a very long time. By a very long time, maybe this time next year if someone else is doing anything more. So I don't want to hear it.
That's fair. I think I kind of agree with that. I think already he's just a little bit above
everybody else, yeah.
Especially Josh Allen.
I would go. I'm saying there's a big gap. I'm saying the gap is.
I know everybody's in love with Josh Allen and whatever, but like, he's great. He's a good quarterback. I'm not afraid.
He's not as good as Patrick Mahomes.
Admit that. He's not.
No.
He's not on the same level.
Mm-mm.
It's like a 1A, 1B type thing.
I saw a funny Nick Wright. He made a quarterback ranking last week. It was so funny. Patrick Mahomes at 1.
Yeah. Current, yeah.
Yes, it's current. Patrick Mahomes at 1. Patrick Mahomes with one leg at 2. And then Joe Burrow. And I agree.
Honestly,
that's what we saw. So I agree.
It's fair. Funny. It's fair. When it comes to Burrow and Allen, though, that's where I kind of maybe could make an argument for one over the other, depending on the week. But
depending on the day. I would take Joe Burrow. I would take Joe Burrow right now over Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen's got a lot of turnover issues still that I feel like don't really get talked about enough.
Now let's see if you put Josh Allen where Joe Burrow is. Does it make a difference? I think it does.
Like if Josh Allen played for the Bengals?
Yeah, I think it does. So you got a run game, Joe Mixon's not that great, but he still will do some stuff more than Devin.
You got a run game, and you got
more options out there. Yeah,
3 pretty solid. You got 1A, 1B, and then Tyler Boyd.
Mm-hmm. Then you have Josh Allen with his legs too. Oof, that'd be something.
Yeah,
I'd like to see it. Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, could he overcome that offensive line issue? But I mean, he's mobile, so maybe.
Yeah, he could run around a little bit more than. I mean, Joe Burrow runs a little bit, not like Josh Allen.
Surgically repaired knee though. I don't.
Yeah, he's not gonna hurdle over somebody.
Not super confident.
Yeah, I know. Mm-mm.
Interesting. That's an interesting question though.
Yeah, who would be better? Everyone's gonna say. Everyone's gonna go. Oh, Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow. Shut up about Joe Burrow. If I have to see him on TikTok one more time.
She's had enough.
If I have to see one more Joe Burrow thirst trap on TikTok. I get it, though. I get why they're doing it. But, come on, guys. Think about me for a little bit.
I don't know. I don't really see it with him.
Joe Burrow's not for me, but I get what they see. Does that make sense?
Not for me. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not for me, but for the people that he's for, yeah.
Now, if we want to talk Jimmy Garoppolo.
I like Jimmy G.
Then we can have a conversation.
My conversation is going towards Jalen Hurts.
He is a very handsome man. Yeah. Very handsome.
His girlfriend.
The earring adds a nice little. It's like a little sprinkles on top of the cupcake. Mm-hmm. It's nice. The earring works for him.
You see his girlfriend?
Yeah. Oh my god! Did you see the little girl cry because of his girlfriend?
Yes, I did. Oh, that was awesome. I get it. It's fine. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know, sister. You're not wrong.
But get in line.
To feel that way. I'm pretty sure.
Get in the line. The line
everybody
is long.
Felt that way when we all found out he had a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Not that any of us had chances and whatever, but it's justified. It's good. And then her dad giving her a hug. Can I fill the void? That was very sweet.
That was funny.
But hopefully she gets a little bit of joy watching him hopefully win a Super Bowl this weekend.
Yeah, hopefully. If not, she'll be crying again. Or she can take it another way and say, that's what you get for having a girlfriend.
I used to do that with Brady and Giselle when I was younger and they started their relationship. I hated Giselle. I was so jealous. Jealous.
So funny.
So I completely understand where this little girl is coming from.
That was me with Kelly Oubre. What a guy. Love that man. I cried when he went to the Warriors.
Oh my god.
And that was 2 years ago. Oh, that's pathetic.
Sports. There's nothing like them.
Super Bowl.
Well,
I don't know. It's Super Bowl talk. I'm going Chiefs. You're going Eagles.
I got Eagles.
And I hope we get a lot of points.
That's all I really care about is, are my bets going to hit?
Are we going to see some touchdowns?
Travis Kelce, you've scored a touchdown every week for the last 9 years. If you don't score one this week when I put money on it, I'm going to freak out. I am going to talk.
Are you going to do a first touchdown?
I don't know if I'm going to do first. I might do an anytime.
Just do a little small one. A little small first touchdown.
Yeah. I'm thinking that, or an anytime little round robin type thing.
I like the ones now. There's an option on there. Not anytime. First touchdown. You can pick 2 players.
Yeah.
Either of them. I like that. That's kind of fun. But I'm going to go with Pacheco. Even though Clyde is back, don't care. He shouldn't be on the field. It should be.
I don't think that is going to make a difference.
Right.
We were actually talking about this yesterday on our hike, what bets we were going to place and stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to ride the hot hand. Jet McKinnon helped lead me to a fantasy championship this year. He was a late addition on the waiver wire. Picked him up. He scored like 50 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
I like him. I
like that.
It's not really that hot. It's not really that hot. I don't think Miles Sanders will see the end zone.
Yeah.
He had 2 last week.
I could see Hurts for sure. The other one I really like, it might have changed, but I think it was like Gainwell over 18.5 yards.
He's been doing a lot too.
Like plus 450 or something like that. Like it was a decent value. I don't know. Lots of things out there. But if you are going to bet on this game, let us know. Let us know what you're putting in. Tweet us at the Unsportsmanlike Conduct or just at us in general. Like we want to see this stuff. And we might join you. We might tail it. Who knows?
And what I'm going to bet on tonight is LeBron James over 35 points. Boom. That's all I got.
Maybe he does it.
But maybe he doesn't. But we will see.
Happy Super Bowl week. We'll obviously have a lot to talk about next week, but it's been a very fun football season with you guys. So thank you for supporting us for our second football season of Unsportsmanlike Conduct. Hopefully the third is just as good.
We'll see you after the Super Bowl. Can't wait.
Great week, everybody.